Okay. Ready?
You just gotta accept
Can you
things
speak?
as they come. Hello, good morning, everyone. Find yourself in a comfortable seated position. My name is Brandon, Kaisen, Twitty. Everyone just calls me Kaisen. Welcome to yoga. We're gonna do a morning flow today, kind of awaken our bodies, prepare ourselves for the week, and in all honesty, prepare ourselves for the year. This is the first week of the first year of a whole new decade. I want you to let that sink in for a second. I'm honored and completely humbled to see each and every one of you today. Thank you for joining me. We're going to get into a practice of our bodies, but we're going to start with our breath. So you can be in any position you feel comfortable seated, but let your eyes rest where they were. Maybe it's wide open. Maybe that's what you're feeling today, or maybe you need to let them rest closed. Wherever they're at, I want you to take a few deep breaths. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, just basic breaths right now, not too much conscious effort or conscious thought. Now bring a little awareness to your body. Maybe sit a little taller. Take a few more breaths. If this feels connected, go ahead and roll your shoulders back away from the ears, down, sitting taller, allowing our spine to lengthen. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Two more breath cycles here. Rubbing the hands together gently, creating a little warmth. Go ahead and let the eyes rest open. In through the nose, out through the nose. Take 4 deep breaths here, consciously pulling the air in, filling lungs, diaphragm, and belly. Deep out through the nose, exhaling belly, diaphragm, and lungs. Push all the air out of the body. At the very top, inhale again. Letting that air massage on its way in, and as you exhale through the nose, same again. Making that exhale a little longer than the inhale, breathe in. Full and deep breath out. For the sake of ease, today's class, I'm not going to mirror you. We're just going to use our cardinal directions. Lift the right arm up over the head. Exhale, bring it behind us. Just a gentle twist here. Reach the left across the body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, a little deeper in the twist. Inhale the right arm up. Bring it across the body. Away from the ears, exhale to twist. 3 breath cycles here. Breathing deeply. Inhale, both arms high. Exhale to the center, neutral spine, forward fold. Breathe. Let the chin fall, if you will. Reaching the hands forward. Stretching. Allowing the sit bones to create separation. Allowing space to fill the back body. 2 breaths into those ribs. Then on your next inhale, draw the arms up over the head. Exhale, feet in front of you. If you're already sitting this way, do not move. Inhale and exhale. Arms high and forward fold. Framing the feet. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale and fold. Inhale, spine long, straighten the spine. Exhale and fold. One more breath cycle like this. Inhale, lengthen, straightening the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe here. Inhale, draw the knees in, releasing the feet. Pull them in. Hug a nice tight ball. Sit tall. Inhale here. Exhale fully. From this tight ball, gonna rock forward slightly, then rock back. Slow and controlled, arms come up as we roll all the way back. Arms stay high, inhale, forward fold, lift, reach for the toes. Maybe grab a hold, straighten the right, and then twist towards the left. Breathe in here. Take the left arm behind you, go a little deeper. Breathe. Relaxing the left foot to the ground, activating the right. Inhale, lengthen the arms, sitting tall. Exhale, frame that right foot. Breathe. Inhale and exhale here. Modifications are as you see. Reach for a strap or reach for the ankle. Just grab some real estate and hold on. Straighten your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round just ever so slightly and relax. Pull the feet in. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, roll down. Inhale and exhale here. And then we're going to the other side. Again, inhale, lift the arms, roll up, reaching for the feet. Draw the left foot up, place it down.
The same? Oh no.
It's the left foot that's down.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
I did the opposite.
Breathe here. Reaching for the right knee, gentle twist. Place the right foot firm into the earth. Flex the left towards you and twist. Breathe in here. From here, inhale, bring both arms up over the head. Lean out a little bit to the left and then frame that left foot, grabbing a hold of it. Or the ankle, or the calf, or the shin. Just get a hold of some real estate. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Just gently, inhale, lengthen. I'm straightening that spine, keeping everything tucked in, nice and tight. Exhale, release back. Pull both feet in. Reach for the toes. You're gonna inhale, lift the feet, and then hug everything nice and tight. Stay here for 3 breath cycles. Breathe. Now point the toes away, squeeze the legs in, fingertips come down. Breathe. Inhale, lift the legs a little higher, whatever that looks like for you. Breathe. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Stay here and breathe. Maybe this is your pose or go no further. Or if you'd like, try to straighten the legs. Stay here and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Feet come down. Back comes down. Head comes down and breathe.
See?
Small circles.
Kita siya.
Right leg comes high. Reach for it with your fingers or a strap, but get a hold of the toes and breathe here. Release the right hand, but keep the left hand holding the toes. Twist to your right.
Wait.
So twist your head. Let your head and your gaze turn to the right. And keep your left hand holding onto your right foot. Now go ahead and start to pull that foot gently across the body with the left hand. Try to keep that right shoulder down. When the right shoulder starts to lift off the ground, pause here. Reset your hips. Try to hold on to your foot. This is your pose. Go no further. If you can continue and keep that shoulder down, keep bringing it across the body. But the second you start to feel that right shoulder come up, that's where you stop. Inhale, bend the knee, release the foot. Drop back to center, hugging that center line. We're going to play with center line action today. So from here, what I want you to do is take that heel. I want you to bring the heel right to your opposite hip bone. Maybe reach for your ankle and pull it up if you need to. And I want you to feel what it feels like to come across the center line. Now squeeze the thighs. The right thigh travels to the left thigh rolls and travels to the right. And as it does, it makes space for that foot to slip across the thigh and place down on the left.
It has to stay at your hip.
No, it can come out a little bit. But it's the action of hugging the two thighs together that creates the space.
Right.
Breathe here.
And both feet are flexed?
I like to keep both feet active. My left foot will get a little passive, but it really should stay active if you want to really connect. And as it activates, you'll feel that right hip socket come alive.
Okay, and your shoulder is still supposed to be on the ground?
I mean, yeah, you can start to work that way. Nothing is perfect when you're practicing yoga. That's why it's called a practice. So I want everyone at home to remember that. Nothing is perfect when you're practicing yoga. That's why it's called a practice. We've been taught this. And this is more of a Western way that we must ace every test and we must get an A+ or we're failures in life. Whereas real, honest, true, and holistic growth requires minute changes, micro changes, constant adjustments that lead to so much improvement. So that's all I ask. Just find a little place that you can make a micro adjustment. That's what I ask of myself, so I would ask no more of others. Inhale and exhale here. Squeeze the two thighs together, really opening that right hip socket. Release the foot if you're binding it. Lift it towards the side and let it fall open out to the right. Let that hip socket reset. Wherever it falls, just let it fall. Breathe here. Straighten the leg out. Draw the left leg up. Reach for it with your feet, or with your hands. Reach for your foot with your hands. Either grab a hold of the calf, ankle, or the toes. I'm a little tighter on this side. Slipped right off. And holding on to the toes here, let go with the left hand and keep holding your leg with the right. Breathe. Work that left shoulder to the ground. And as you do, start to bring the left foot across towards the right. When that left shoulder starts to come off the ground, that's where you pause. Try to reset the hips slightly to make space. Maybe this is your pose, maybe go no further. Or if you can bring it all the way down, bring it all the way down. You decide. When that left shoulder comes up though, that's your point. That's where you stop. That's where you're honoring yourself. Release the foot, bend the knee. Bring it back out into the open.
Will you cross the other one so we could do it?
Oh yeah, let's cross here. Hug the center line. Left thigh towards right thigh. Bring the heel in, down towards the hip, and as it crosses, it might drift a little bit. Bring the right shoulder down. squeezing left thigh towards right, gauging the hamstring, gauging the hip socket. Two more deep breaths. Inhale, exhale fully. One more deep breath. Now draw the foot in and bring it open. Let that hip socket reset. Left comes out to the left side of the body. Relax the leg. We're going to continue this action by drawing the knees in. Take a few rolls forward and back until you roll to seated.
Still waiting.
Roll forward all the way onto your hands and knees. We're going to play around with that center line again. Make an imaginary line down the middle of your mat to begin.
Get up now, get up.
In hugging the center line, what I want you to do is I want you to take your right hand. We're going to play around with internal rotation and external rotation. So I'm going to turn towards you. You're going to take your right hand and it's going to turn inward. And as you do, I want you to look at your elbow. Now it should be pointing out. Okay, now I want you to turn it outward. Push again to turn at your elbow. Don't worry, we're going to do it on the other side as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Come back. Take your left hand, you're going to turn it towards your right, rotating, 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 rotating. As it rotates inward,
Tingnan mo eh.
take a
Go
look
all
at
the way.
yeah, as far as you feel
Look.
comfortable. And then
There.
take a look at your elbow.
Oh, she's doing it.
There's also a slight delay in the broadcasting.
That's what it is.
Yeah, so you have to account for about a 5-second when it moves, and another 10 seconds. Inhale and
That's
exhale.
better.
Rotate back out. Continue to rotate. And now I want you to take a look at where your elbow's pointed. So, the inside of your elbow, this part right here, we refer to this as the eye. So, as you rotate outward, the eye of your elbow should be pointing forward. If you rotate inward, the eye of your elbow should be pointing towards you. So let's practice that. Everyone take some time. Take your hands and rotate the eye of your elbow in on the right and then back out on the right. Come to neutral and do the same thing on the left. Take the eye of your elbow, rotate it in, and then rotate it back out. Play around with this action.
Oy.
Feel how this feels in the body to rotate inward and outward. A couple more times each side till it becomes very comfortable.
It feels good for my tendinitis from the elbow, actually. Remember I've been suffering for that?
Should feel really good.
I've gotten better at this.
Really?
At first it was so hard for me just to turn my wrist that way. Like I did not like doing
How
this.
much in this march?
Right.
Oh, without lifting, don't lift. Just let it rotate like that.
So if all of your body weight's on it, it's gonna be really hard. So you gotta ease the body weight just a little bit and then press the body weight. Or what we like to use in acro yoga, pour the weight back in. So let a little weight out, pour a little weight in. Now we're going to use this with a pose. So in cat-cow, what we want to do is we want to rotate inward. So we're going to draw the hands in slightly. Fingers are going to point towards each other. You're going to round the back. push all of the air out of your lungs. Turn the hands out. Inhale into your cow. If you also notice, you kind of look more like a cow. When you do it this way, you look more like a cat. Right? That's how their feet work. Inhale. Herd animals tend to have their hooves point outward slightly. Predators tend to have them inward, so they can grab things. Inhale and exhale. On your own time, inhale, internal rotation, or inhale, external rotation, exhale, internal rotation. Inhale to your cow. That deep external rotation, and breathe out into your cat, pushing it all the way. One more time. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. And go neutral, lining your fingers back to where they feel comfortable, finding your child's pose, and breathe. In your child's pose, you can also find the center line. So the center line is the space between your toes and your ankles. It's the bridge of your nose. It's your eyes pointing straight down. So if I said hug the center line, pull everything into a tighter ball. Pull the knees closer, feet closer, elbows closer, hands closer, like you're hugging yourself in this pose. And then relax, go back to normal. Find yourself in the box position, lift back up into your cat-cows. This time we're gonna lengthen just the right foot. So once again, we're gonna lift into our cat-cow, and we're gonna lengthen our right foot. We're gonna hug the center line. So this, pushing away from the center line. We wanna hug the center line, almost like we're doing this. But here, we've gone too far, we've lost our alignment. So we wanna